Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Megan, back at it with another video. So, to address some things before I get into the video, sorry about the lighting, the sun's going down, sorry if you can hear my fans, I'm kind of hot but I refuse to take this off. I look different, I'm trying hats, and this video is probably gonna be long. So, let me just give you some background information. So I've been really wanting to make this video for a very long time, but I've also really wanted to be the person who takes the high road. And I hate controversy, and I feel like by making this video, if the person that it's about sees it, or someone who he's like friends with or family will see it, it will cause controversy. But at this point in life, I don't really care. I just need to get this off my chest to make me feel better, and this is the only way I can think about it. Originally, when I first started thinking about this, it was at the beginning of June, so June 1st is when I wrote it. Originally, I wrote it down in my diary because I didn't want to, I deleted his number, so I didn't have it, and I know for a fact I cannot say what I want to say in person to him. And if you're wondering, if you can't tell by the title, it's about my ex. I wrote a letter to my ex that I want to read to you guys, especially since today, 2 years ago, he broke up with me and absolutely shattered my world. So just let me give you guys a background of what happened that day. So, September 21st, 2016, I woke up and I wished one of the kids that I babysat for back then a happy birthday, because it's his birthday today, so happy birthday, kiddo. And then I went to the doctor's office because at the time I was on the shot birth control. I don't remember what it's called, but that's what I did. And I only got on it because he wanted me to. I never wanted to get on birth control. But he convinced me to do it, so I did it. And the first time that I had the shot, because you take it every 3 months, they sent the medicine straight to my doctor's office, so all I had to do was go in and they gave me the shot. So no one told me any different, so I went to my doctor's office. They said I had to go to my pharmacy to get the shot, the medicine for the shot. And so my pharmacy is across town from my doctor's office, so I was kind of pissed that I had to do that. And it was really hot that day, so I drove to my pharmacy, got the shot, had to wait. It cost me a lot of money, and I didn't really have that much to spare because I had to get new tires for my car. Yeah, it was real expensive. And I just hit my foot. Anyway, and so then I had to go back to my doctor's office, get the shot. I was kind of mad about that. And also, I think you can get it in your butt, your hip, and your thigh, but the girl who did it told me I could only get it in my butt for some reason, so my butt kind of hurt. And I was alone, so I had to drive home, and you said in your butt, and it just hurt. And then I was really excited though, because I hadn't been able to see him that much, because he had started college. He took a 2-year break off of school after we graduated, because we both graduated in 2014, to work. And then he decided to go back to school, so he went to one of the local colleges, and they started in August, and my school didn't start until September, end of September. Now that changed, but we're gonna talk about that later. And so he was working and he was going to school, and so I hadn't been able to see him as much, and that made me really down, because he wouldn't be able to hang out because he would either have to work or go to school or do homework. So it was very limited, and I was really used to seeing him every other day. So yeah, as you can tell, I was sad because I didn't get to see him that much, and I loved it. So I was gonna get to see him, and we were going on a double date with my best friend and her then boyfriend. And her brother tagged along, and we were going bowling, and I love bowling, but I was kind of salty that night because I suck at bowling, and I wasn't getting them, and he was trying to help me Sorry, by the way, for that. If you're watching, sorry that I kind of snapped at you. But he was trying to help me, but I didn't want any help. And so I was kind of salty. But he was acting so normal. Like, he was kissing me, he was telling me he loved me, he was acting all lovey-dovey like he always does. So I didn't think anything was wrong. And then we drove home. He drove me back to my house. And we were just talking about how we were in a rut and stuff, and that we needed to do something. And then he pulled into my yard, which is where he would always drop me off and stuff. And he's like, he turned his car off, and so we were talking his car when he would drop me off sometimes for like an hour or so, and I loved it. But this time, when he said we needed to talk, I knew something was different, and my heart like just sunk, and I knew something bad was gonna happen. And then he proceeded to break up with me. So yeah. And that crushed my world. Didn't help that the next day my grandpa was having heart surgery. So I was already kind of stressed. But yeah, it just shattered my world because I thought that we were going to last forever, and we didn't. And in hindsight, I'm really glad we didn't, because as I say in this letter, our relationship was really toxic, and the relationship I'm in now, I'm so in love with my boyfriend, and I'm so glad that we are together. And like, I can see us getting married and having kids, and like, our relationship is so good and so solid, and nothing like me and my exes. And yeah, I just really love the relationship I'm in, and I'm in such a good place right now. And just to let you guys know, in no way do I want my ex back. I don't really have feelings for him anymore. I do still love him, but I'm not in love with him. I love him because he was such a big part of my life, and he helped me through like so much, and broke me out of my shell and everything. Well, helped me break out of my shell. And he like has a very special part of me because he is the one that I lost my virginity to. So like, I'm always gonna have a place in my heart for him, and I'm always gonna have that small little bit of love for him, but I am not in love with him, and nor do I really want to have anything to do with him. He also has a girlfriend he seems to be happy with. He's been posting a lot about it on social media lately. It's kind of annoying, but I am the one still following him. I don't know why. So it's kind of my fault too. So without further ado, to add to this long video, let's get started, and I am going to read to you what I wrote to him, which is what I really want to tell him, but I don't have the guts to, so let's get into it. Oh, to preference this though, at this point in time, so the August before, so August 2017 is the last time we ever saw each other, talk to each other. We hung out. I'm pretty sure he was trying to see if I'd have sex with him, which I did not. I was not willing to do that. Nope. And so he never contacted me again, which is fine. But while we were hanging out, he told me that he turned 21 the July before that, August. So July 2017. And he said that he kind of got a lot out of hand, and he had alcohol, a little too much alcohol, and he drove, so he drunk drove. I don't know. You get what I mean. So that's what that's talking about. So I'm going to change names because I'm just going to change names. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about, but not everyone needs to know. So here we go. Hey E, long time no talk. Haha. So how's life? Heard you got your license taken away because you were drunk driving again. Like, what the heck, dude? I thought you promised me that you wouldn't do that anymore. I didn't text you to yell at you because for your drunk driving. I am sure your parents have done that a lot already. I texted you because I feel like I owe you an explanation as to why I changed in the last weeks leading up to our breakup, or even months, I guess. To be honest, I was extremely jealous of R because she had a way better relationship with your family, one that I so desperately wanted but had no idea how to get. Also, I was so afraid that she was going to steal you away from me. And I guess in a way she did. So to let you guys know, R is his ex-girlfriend right before me. R is the one he lost his virginity to. It was his high school girlfriend. And she worked with our mothers. Or she still does. But anyway, back to the letter. Because she did. You guys just had so much more in common than we did. And it scared me. And I felt so threatened by that. And when you started school and had less time for me, I hated that. And I could feel you slipping through my fingers. I hated that you had new friends and you were doing new things without me. I felt left out and and like you would find someone better than me. And I hated that I felt that way, but I did, and I didn't know how not to feel that way. And I was scared that if I told you how I felt, you would leave. But I guess not telling you did the same thing. Now, let's talk about weed. So that you guys know, he smoked weed. I don't. Or he does smoke weed, and I don't. Anyway, back to the story. Where is it? Oh, I hated that you smoked. I hated it so much, and I swear I tried to be okay with it. But I just couldn't. And I did mean what I said when I said as long as it didn't affect you in a bad way, do what you want because it's your body. And now I truly am okay with it because someone talked to me about it and helped me understand it. Heck, I even was around him when he smoked it. To let you guys know, my fling after him also enjoyed smoking weed, but he explained it to me more and like why he liked it and stuff, and my ex, or E, didn't. He just expected me to be okay with it. Anyway, I feel like if you would have helped me understand more and not lied to me about when you were high, I would have been able to accept it sooner. I mean, how do you expect me to be okay with it when for 19 years of my life I was told it was bad? How am I supposed to change my mind on something like that after only a year and a half? I loved our relationship though. I really did. Maybe a little too much. You were my everything. Since the first time we started talking, I was obsessed. And I refused to see the bad. I hated that you spent time with anyone but me because I wanted you all to myself. And I so badly wanted to fit in with your friends, but I just couldn't seem to do it. Also, he never really let me hang out with his friends. Like, I hung out with his best friend once, and I hung out with another one of his friends once, but they played basketball, so I just watched. Anyway, and I hated that. But I would have done anything for you, truly. I mean, I didn't care about anything but you and us. I mean, my grades went to crap because all I wanted to do was be with you, and I BS'd all of my work. As for why I never asked you what you were doing or what you did that day, it was purely because I didn't want you to say you were smoking. Childish, I know. Yeah, one of the reasons why he broke up with me is because I didn't ask him how his day was or what he did that day. Like, really? Really? You could have just told me that bothered you and I would have started asking, but whatever. Anyway, where was it? E, sometimes I miss you so much it hurts. And other days, it's just a dull pain that I've gotten used to by now. And it's not like I want you back because I don't. No offense. By the way, that dull pain or that missing him is gone. Like, I don't miss him, and I don't feel a dull pain at all. It's gone. Because, okay, it's not like I want you back because I don't, no offense, but looking back, our relationship, it was great while it lasted, and helped me come out of my shell a little. But it was extremely toxic and not good for anyone. Plus you have a girlfriend now that you seem to be happy with, and I have a boyfriend that I am extremely happy with. I didn't think that I would be able to fall in love again after we broke up, but I did, and I am so happy. But before you broke up with me, I'm sorry. Wait, what? I am so happy, but before this happened, you broke. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Let's backtrack, shall we? I didn't think I would be able to fall in love with you again after we broke up, but I did, and I am so happy. But before this happened, you broke me. You broke me. So bad, I stopped eating, I cried constantly, and I closed myself off and pushed people away, and I just didn't care about life anymore. That lasted for about 11 months until I decided that I was done feeling that way. Also, what the heck happened to us staying friends? Because I was an important person in your life, and you didn't want to lose me? Was that all just bull? Yeah, I thought so. You just gave up like all the rest. But it's cool. But I honestly wish you the best in life, and I hope you find the person that makes you truly happy. I loved our relationship, E. You will always have a place in my heart, and I will always love you. That won't just go away, ever. I don't regret anything in our relationship. It played out as it should have. E, I hope you have the best life. So, that was my letter to my ex. So, X, E, if you watched this, hi. Everything I said was true. I don't know. Yeah, so to recap, that relationship was really, really toxic, and I thought that he was the only thing that could make me happy, and that I would never be happy without him, and I would never love again, and just I was like so obsessed with him, and that sounds so weird. I'm crazy, I know, but I was just so obsessed, and I just wanted him all to myself, and in my head I knew that that wasn't possible, and I knew he had friends, and I knew he had family and a life before me, but I didn't think that mattered. That was his past. I'm his future. I was crazy. Okay, I was crazy. But I am in such a better place now. I am so in love with my boyfriend that I have now. Yes, when we broke up, he did cause me to go into a depression, but depression is common in my family in people in their early 20s, so that was just a trigger. But yes, I didn't really eat. I just ate enough to stay alive. I cried almost every day. I did push people out, and my grades did slip because I was so sad and I didn't really care, and I just BS'd everything. But yeah, that was my letter to my ex. Happy 2-year breakup anniversary, dude. I truly do hope you're happy, as happy as I am with the man I am with right now. And again, I cannot say this enough. I love my boyfriend. I want to be with him forever. And this is just something I had to get off my chest. And I hope you guys had a great week. Like this video, I guess, if you liked it. Comment down below something nice. And subscribe. I post new videos every single Friday at 4, and I promise next week won't be this heavy, but I just felt it really important since it is the 2-year anniversary of the breakup that I finally put my feelings out there, even if you won't see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you beautiful faces next week. Bye!